you have any comments on the game before we get started with questions?
Yeah, short, I guess. I thought the guys did a great job today. Energy, effort, game plan. Utah is normally a little bit bigger than that, but it was actually kind of cool that we, showed that we can guard the smalls, and also we hadn't worked on any of our switch attack offense, in that we still at the half had put up 61. So it was good. A lot of great stuff from the starters to our new sixth man of the year, bFb. Was unstoppable tonight. But again, I thought everybody pitched in. The energy was high, the effort was high, and now we'll go back tomorrow, look at the video, clean up a couple things, and move forward.
Go ahead, Dwayne.
Dwayne Price, Mavs.com. Jason, what did you like, what you saw out of Luka and KP in that first half? They were out there on the court together.
Yeah, I thought they're connected. You could see Luka was trying to get him the ball and just in the flow, nothing forced. But I thought Luka looked great, as if he never stopped playing this summer or the year before. I think he was 8 for 10, a quiet night for him. But I thought KP, again, inside, had some great looks on the outside, but I thought on the defensive end, both those guys competed on the defensive end, and that's what we need.
Callie, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Here you go. Tim Kidd of The Athletic. When we talk about KP and his mid-range touches and his post-ups, where do you see him being best? Where do you want those looks coming from in the mid-range and post-up area for him?
Well, I think for, all the above. I think he's getting comfortable. He hasn't done that in a season or two, so we're trying to get him comfortable with that. We really believe that's an asset for us to get to the free throw line or even to get the 2 points because of his skill set. He's a basketball player, and we don't want to limit him to just shooting threes.
Callie, go ahead.
Callie Kaplan with the Dallas Morning News. When you look at how this team kind of ran offense last year compared to what the system you're installing now, how much more do you emphasize touches in the post and running things kind of through the paint than opposed to kind of the 5-out 3-point shooting that we saw for pretty much the entire Rick Carlisle tenure?
Yeah, I think it's a balance. We saw Utah shoot 63s tonight or somewhere around there. That's part of the game, but the other part of the game is being able to take those twos, to get a rhythm, and so we're going to have a balance. We're not just going to just rely on jump shooting because that can leave you at any part of the season or the playoffs, and if that happens, you don't have anything to fall back on, then that means it's an early exit. So we want to have that balance where we don't rely on the three, that we can play out of the post. You saw that with bFb. bFb was great in the post, and then he showed, which I think was the coolest play of the game, is Brunson setting him up for their first three. The second three, that was bFb's call. That he broke the play, but it's good to see the guys playing at a high level, being unselfish on the offensive end, and again defensively, I thought they did a really good job for the first time out.
Okay, we'll go to Zoom. Oh.
Can I do one real quick?
Oh, sure.
Tim McMahon, ESPN. Burke was your only DNP CD. What was the thought process there?
On what?
Trey Burke, your only DNP CD.
Yeah, he was the emergency player for tonight. He was, if anything happened, if someone got hurt or in foul trouble in the first half. And so we will roll that out again for the second game. Not for him, there'll be someone else. But once the first half was over, he had the night off.
Okay, so but you do plan on him playing the second game?
Yeah, there'll be a whole nother lineup and all that fun stuff for you. I could give it to you now, but I gotta make it wait.
Okay, Luke, why don't you start us off on Zoom?
Hey, Coach. Luke Askew, Mavs Moneyball. You talked a lot about the energy and intensity tonight, but can you talk a little bit about the defensive execution and what you liked and didn't like on that end of the floor?
Yeah, all likes. I think we're trying to put in something new that they haven't done, and they all tried. I thought KP was great in the pick and roll. He was up. Some of our bigs, we got to get them up a step closer to the pick and roll, but overall, I thought our X-outs, a couple times, we had some mistakes on the backside, but everybody was into it, everybody executed. Again, we're gonna make mistakes, but I thought the guys were all trying to do the right thing tonight.